Hello and welcome to Real Talkin' Fiction, the podcast where storytelling meets raw, unfiltered conversations. I'm Eddie Bowers, or Edward Bowers, as some of you guys might know me from my books. I'm here to explore the stories we tell, both real and imagined. From deep dives into some of life's tougher questions to thrilling fiction that I write. So hopefully that's going to keep you guys on edge. We're going to try and cover it all here. So sit back, hit that follow button, and let's dive in. All right, welcome to Real Talkin' Fiction. This is Eddie again, and today I think I might piss some people off. That's okay. Or I might actually cause or help or assist people in opening their eyes and really start making some change in this world. So, today you've turned kind of on a podcast, or you've tuned in today to this little series, medium-sized series, big series, I don't know. I don't care. But you've tuned into this series called This Ain't Therapy. Now let me make this crystal clear. This isn't therapy. I hope you guys got that. If you're looking for someone to rub your back and tell you everything will be okay, do me a favor. Just hit stop. Don't listen. Keep moving. But if you're actually ready to face some hard truths about yourself and the world around us, or you, stick around, keep listening. This episode is about kind of the self-help industry. Yeah, that multi-billion-dollar juggernaut that sold you a dream of happiness and success through overpriced books, seminars, and feel-good Instagram posts. We're going to dive deep into that lie, because let me tell you something. It's not helping you. It's not helping me. It's not helping anybody except them. Make money. Make millions, billions of dollars off of something. That's great. Do it. I would love to make that kind of money off of my books. Not the novels, not the fiction, but even my self-help books. So yeah, I'm calling out my own hypocrisy here. Okay? This industry, it's feeding off of your pain, your insecurities, and your desperate need for change. My desperate need for change. We all need to change in some form or fashion. Now, I've been around the block maybe a few too many times. Didn't learn my lesson the first couple of times, I guess. But you're listening to a guy, 2 divorces, a heart shattered into pieces, and a life that never went according to plan. You know what I've learned through all of that pain? The self-help industry is built on your desperation, not your growth. It's not here to help you. It's here to make money off of your vulnerability. Look, I'm not saying don't try to better yourself. We all want to grow. We all want to do better. We all want to be that beautiful butterfly. But these self-help gurus, they're selling you a lie. They want you to think that by following their 12-step blueprint or paying $1,000 for their VIP weekend retreat, your life will magically change. They make it sound like they're, a secret, that there's a secret formula to happiness. And they're going to continue to charge you money to find out what that secret is. But they're never going to tell you the 100% steps to take to try to do that. They're going to give you analogies and false hopes. Well, I'm here to tell you there is no magic formula. There's no blueprint. There's really no step-by-step 100% guarantee that'll make your life better. What they don't tell you is the reality of all of this. You've got to go through hell, feel the pain, and fight like hell just to make it out alive. They sell you the fantasy, and when it doesn't work, they blame you. And it's not just the people, out there trying to make a living. It's your friends that are going to do the same crap to you. And I know this because I've been there. I've bought the books. I've sat in some of these seminars. I've heard the gurus spout their motivational speeches. But let me ask you something. When did any of that actually help? Might have made you feel good in the moment. And then 6 months later, it went to crap again. But did it actually help you get through the real life shit? When did any of it prepare you for the emotional hell, the failures, the broken relationships? It might have helped in some areas. It might have boosted your ego in those moments, and that's fine. But then it happens again. I'll tell you, basically, cutting through the bullshit, all right? I'll tell you when it doesn't work. When you're sitting there in a room full of people who are pretending they've got their shit together. You leave feeling pumped, motivated, ready to take on the world, thinking you figured it out. But then real life comes, kicks you in the groin, kicks you in the butt, in the stomach. It hits. And you realize you've got nothing but a bunch of feel-good slogans, memes, all running through your head. And yeah, I post feel-good memes. I say some good, feel-good bullshit. But your problems are still there. Your bills, your loneliness, your disappointments, maybe your depression. They don't go away because some guy told you to manifest your dreams. No. Let's get real. The people running the self-help game, they're not about to help you. They're about keeping you stuck in a cycle of dependence. They want you coming back for more. Why? Because they make a shitload of money off your need for a quick fix. Sound like something else? Here's the truth that nobody really wants to hear. Growth doesn't come from some 10 steps to a better you book. Hell, it probably doesn't even come from a book titled Would You Marry You that was published in 2021 by yours truly. I do still hope that book gives real honest insight and steps to take that could possibly help. See, that book isn't a self-help book from the standpoint of do this and you will. No, that book is just to get you moving, get you thinking, just like this podcast, get you thinking. So I'm speaking from experience here. I've been through pain, the kind of pain that leaves you questioning whether it's worth anything, worth it to keep going. I've had my dreams crushed, my self-worth shattered, and my hopes torn apart. But you know what? I'm still here. I'm still standing. I'm still doing whatever I can. And it's because I didn't buy into the lie. I didn't think there was a magic pill. I didn't think someone else could fix my life. Let's talk some facts here. Okay. So The wellness industry alone is worth $4.5 trillion globally. The self-help sector makes up a huge chunk of that. And who's making it that big of a financial entity or bank account? You, your neighbor, your ex-wife, your ex-husband, your kids, me. It's our, I don't know what I just did there. It's our hard-earned money going into that bank account. Yet studies show, check this out, listen in, turn the volume up. Studies show that 85% of people who attended motivational seminars or read self-help books don't see long-term improvements in their lives. Sure, go find a meme, blame them. It's only you who can change you. Yeah, true. But if you don't know how to make, a cake, can you only blame yourself when you read a recipe and that cake tastes like crap, even though you followed it step by step? Can you blame yourself? No, the recipe, you followed it 100%, step by step. And that cake still didn't taste like cake. That's a lame-ass example, I'll admit. But put this into some perspective. You're reading these books. They're telling you to do these things. You do those things and nothing gets better. It is not long-term. 85% of people, 85 out of 100% of the people that attend these seminars and read these books are not seeing long-term improvements in their lives. Because you know why? Because they didn't address the core issue. They just slapped a Band-Aid on it. And whether that they is the person writing the book, because I'll admit, my book, Would You Marry You, is more of a Band-Aid. It is more of, take this one step that I took and see how it works for you. So, I know I'm being a jerk, and that's fine. I'm being a hypocrite. Not really, but a study by the University of California found that the majority of self-help books and seminars only make you feel better in the short term. But once you're out of that environment, it fades. All the quotes and affirmations become empty words. Do you know what's worse? The industry makes you think you are the problem. Your friend makes you feel that same way. Your brother, your dad, your mom, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your therapist makes you feel like you are the problem. They make you feel like if you can't fix yourself, it's your fault. But the truth is, they don't teach you how to face the tough shit in your life. You think I'm wrong? Go ahead. Keep paying for the next workshop, the next book, my book, the next life-changing event. But know this, no one is going to fix your life but you. That is the hardest pill to swallow. But it's only one. I'm sorry, it's the only one that's going to make you stronger. Here's the thing, again, I've been through the ringer. I've been on the mat. I've been in the cage. I've done this. I've had 2 failed marriages. I've had a broken heart that should have killed me. I've walked through the fire alone. Not metaphorically, you got to go through it to get through it. I get that. There's some validity to that statement. But I've been through shit. I've been through hell on my own. every human being that has ever once said a kind thing to me, said that they would be there for me. They got my back. When I needed it, I saw their back. I saw them walk away. They want to deflect and tell me it was my fault. All right, cool. I probably sound bitter right now, but this is all just truth. And you know what? With all of that, I didn't need some guru to tell me how to make it. I didn't need some guru to tell me, just keep going. I didn't need how to win friends and influence people. I didn't need the Tao of poo. I'm sorry, I said Tao with a hard T. Tao, I believe it's how it's actually pronounced. I don't know. I speak English because that's the only language I've actually fully learned. I believe it's pronounced the Tao of poo. Now, reading that book gave me some insights. You know, it made me feel good. You know, it made me feel really good because of who bought that book for me and surprised me with it. But I disagree with a lot of things in that book, so I didn't apply those things to my life. I guess what I'm saying is I learned the hard way. I learned it by surviving the pain. And that is the real secret to change. So, if you're still listening, if you're listening right now, know this. Yes, this sounds cliche. You're not broken. You don't need a guru to tell you what to do. You need to stop buying the lie. You need to stop giving your money to people who are just profiting off of your pain. You need to look in the mirror and realize you got everything you need to fix your life. Maybe you don't know it yet. Maybe you don't know how to use those things that you've got, but you got them. So now it's time to put work in and learn how to use those tools. But you got to get real, all right? You've got to face that ugly, uncomfortable truth. That's the only way to actually make progress. And that's why I'm here. That's why a lot of people are here. This ain't therapy. And I'm not here to make you feel good or feel good about the situation and about yourself. I'm here to tell you the truth. And if the truth hits you in the gut, good. Maybe it's time to start listening. So there's going to be some more episodes. I'm still working on them, but thanks for tuning in. Means a lot to me that if you made it through this podcast episode, or hell, if you're seeing it on YouTube and you made it through the whole thing, congrats. Thank you. I'll see you guys again soon, or talk to y'all soon. Whichever way you want to look at it. I'm not going anywhere, basically. So, if you are really into truth, like not fluffy meme, half-naked chick on Instagram telling you, I feel your pain, even though mommy and daddy have paid for everything and I've never gone through a damn thing you have type of talk. If you want someone who's been through it, come on back. Hit that subscribe or that follow. No, I'm not sitting here saying, pay me money. I'm saying if you want to know about the next step or the next bit of information, the next truth, you'll forget about me tomorrow. So just hit subscribe. Hit, the bell if you're listening or watching on YouTube. Follow this. Get the notifications, because I guarantee you, with what I've been through in life and what I'm getting ready to or already have shared, this could possibly, if you put the work in, could possibly help you start, doing the work taking the steps to get to those goals, those dreams, that happy life that you were once promised and you've already paid out thousands of dollars. And this is free. All right? I don't think you had to put a quarter in a machine to hear me talk. And you're not going to have to in the future. Keyword have to. Now, like just about everybody else out there putting crap out there on the internet, yes, admittedly, I've got books. Some are self-help or self-reflective books, but they are a little different. They give actionable steps. So yeah, if you buy one, I make money. And yes, I have a Patreon. And if you go there to support me, yeah, I make money. And yes, when I get a big enough audience, if I get a big enough audience, I can make money off of this. But I'm not asking you to pay me thousands of dollars to fly to Tahiti and listen to me talk. This is all just free. It's your choice. Just like everything in your life, it is your choice. So, keep on listening. Like I said, follow, subscribe. Go ahead, buy my book. That's fine. If you message me and you're like, yo, I bought your book, I make $2 off of a book sale, people. Give me your Cash App. I'll send you your $2 worth of profit back. Boom. I made no money. You got the information. If it helps, great. Honestly, great. If something I say or write helps you, great. That is payment for me. That ain't gonna pay my bills. That ain't gonna pay my child support. That ain't gonna, pay my court fees. But if I do something and it helps you do better, that's payment enough. So anyway, I'll see you guys on the next episode, and put a comment in here if something triggered in a positive light you to either continue to subscribe, follow, listen to another episode, maybe buy my book. I don't know, or any of my books. Most of my books are fictional novels, so you're really not gonna get 12 steps on how to bake a cake or have a happy life. And if you listen to this and you think I'm just some dark, twisted SOB, okay, cool. But I tell you what, like I said, I've been through the ringer and I'm still here. Might kind of tell you something. I've been left. I've been broken up with, divorced, and I'm still here. I've had things done to me that would shatter most people. Yet I was able to put myself back together and be here. Yes, I take my times off. Yes, I'm not as consistent as the algorithm says I should be, but I still show up. Are you showing up? Let's see. It's not an insult, it's just a question. But again, I'm not here to rub your back and make you feel good and tell you, just manifest. If you manifest hard enough, that $1 million is just going to plop, fall into your lap. It don't work that way. I'm sorry. I wish it did. I'd love to play video games, eat pizza all day, and manifest a Lamborghini, a woman who would actually support me. And maybe because I'm a jerk, that's why I'm single. I don't know. Maybe because I tell the truth. It doesn't taste good. It doesn't feel good. I got my moments of lovey-dovey, fluffy, and there's plenty of that. But when it comes down to the real stuff like personal growth, healing, it ain't pretty. So I'm not going to try and paint this pile of crap in gold so that you can 6 months from now cut into it and see that it's just a pile of crap. I would rather give you something that is what it is, that is truth. So Again, I've rambled on enough. Comment below if this resonated. Hit that subscribe, that follow, that whatever button to get the notifications that another episode is up. If you're interested in supporting me in any way, kind of like, tip your waiter, tip your DoorDasher, I do have a Patreon. It'll probably be in the description. If it's not, my bad, comment. Asking me what it is, I'll get you the information. But it's not about your dollars coming to me. Literally, y'all just want to listen for free, listen for free. Start a conversation up with me if you want. Like, if you're into truth, do me a small little favor. It is free. It costs you nothing. Put a comment. If you're watching this on YouTube, I know you can put a comment in there. Just say, I want truth. And follow me. Subscribe to me. It costs you nothing. And what I am going to continue putting out might be for you some gold. So, do all that. Come on back on my next episode. I eventually, with this chaos that I call life, I might actually get a little more consistent. But remember, I know I get crapped on for this statement, but truly, y'all, there is light in the darkness. There is beauty in the chaos. I'm not saying chaos is beautiful. I'm saying put the work in, find the beauty in the chaos. Find the light in the dark. You'll eventually get out of this chaos, out of this storm. You don't just have to sit there and wait for it to pass. So, again, I'm going to be here again with another episode in about a week, maybe sooner. So stay tuned. And seriously, no matter how stormy it is in your life, how much chaos, how much destruction, cliche statement, you do got this. Do not let this take you over. Do not allow these things to destroy you. Come back here and maybe glean some more. I'm not teaching. I'm just talking. So, let's see what happens in your life and in mine. All right? Y'all have an amazing day. That kind of wraps up this episode of Real Talk and Fiction. If you enjoyed today's discussion, make sure to follow the podcast, please, so you never miss an episode. And if something resonated with you, share it. Share it with a friend. It helps me more than you guys know. If you'd like to support the show and my writing, you can always join me on Patreon. For honest, I'm thinking, I believe as little as $1 a month. Your support's going to help me keep creating, and in return, you guys are going to receive exclusive updates, behind the scenes content, as well as early access to some new projects. So, check it out. Just head on over to Patreon, search search Bowers Inc. B as in boy, Owers Ink. And you should be able to find me there. Also, I think somewhere on this podcast, possibly on the YouTube channel, I've got the links shared there. And if you love a good thriller, don't forget to check out my books. They're available on Amazon. All right, just search Edward Bowers in the search bar, and it should pull up everything I've written and published. You can also find all the details at my website, which is edwardbowersofficial.com. It's kind of a basic website, but I'm working on it. Okay, bear with me. But thanks for tuning in, y'all. Just stay real. Keep turning the pages of your own story. And I'll see you guys next time, all right?